Morning. This is the 11th grade B on a beautiful morning of the 16th of Tuesday. Great. Today's agenda is reporting what other people have said. So that is the only objective of today's class. We're going to introduce something new, and we're going to have some practice in the PowerPoint, and also we're going to have some practice on the book. Today's recommendations are leave the door open by this new group, Silk Sonic. Have you heard the song? This is Bruno Mars and I like Anderson .Paak. Have you heard the song, people? I think it was on the Grammys. Well, if you haven't, have a go. It's really good. Also, Goldman and Harry Styles, now that he won one Grammy, so it's a good song to revisit. If you're in the mood of some rock, recommendation always Audioslave, Show Me How to Live, and Crawling by Linkin Park. It's a bit sad, but it's good, powerful song. I like it. Best song for the anime AMV. Anime video with Crawling from Linkin Park, 10 out of 10. Now, there are some vocabulary words that we were working on the previous class that I quickly would like to check. If someone makes fun of you, what's that?
Es como burlarse. ¿No?
Yeah, Diego made fun of Valentina, for example.
Todos los días.
Yeah, Valentina said, that's not funny at all. Stop it.
Sí lo hace, profe, sí lo hace.
That's true. Valentina, if someone tells you a joke, how well do you take the joke?
Vale.
It depends.
It depends on what.
If it's Diego, I get angry because I hate him.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so you take jokes differently depending on the person. So some people take jokes differently. I like jokes most of the time. It depends on what they are joking about. Joe, if you're messing up with someone, or if you're messing with someone, what are you doing? Joe Rodriguez.
Como tomando el pelo.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Tomar el pelo if you're messing with someone. And also, if you fall for a prank, that means that you...
Que cayó en la broma.
Yeah, so you have no reaction almost to the prank. Okay, you fail completely. What was the idiom about hair? No, the leg. It was a leg. Tomar el pelo is in Spanish, but what's in English? Give you an idea. To pull what? Tomar el pelo, to pull someone's what? It's not hair, but that's in Spanish, but it's another part of the body. People?
Estoy pensando.
Tomar el pelo es Spanish. Tomar qué cosa? O agarrar qué cosa. It's the leg. To pull someone's leg. So to pull someone's leg is the word that you need. That is the synonym of messing with someone and also making fun of someone. All right. Vocabulary word for our test. To pull someone's leg. All right, let's do this. Yoshi, with your permission. Thank you, Yoshi. plenty of things to do, so let's carry on. Okay. Today we will be talking about report to speech. This is the class, actually it's class 4. Okay, class 4. And don't let yourself carry away by the name, as the name is confusing. What is more important is that today we are going to learn how to report what other people have said. Okay, let's put into practice. Maybe you know this, but maybe you don't know the name. Okay, what if I say, this is the thing, I say I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Who can report what I've just said? The teacher. Who can report? ¿Alguien puede poner lo que yo dije en sus palabras? Así como...
He's hungry.
The teacher... But we need a verb. We need something.
¿At hungry o estoy mal?
If I say, I'm hungry, y después tú le cuentas a alguien, oye, el profe dijo que tenía hambre. How do you put that into words?
The teacher is starving?
The teacher starving? Okay.
No.
It's quite far away, far off, but don't worry because this is what we're going to do now. Today, we're going to start checking on how can we take someone's words and use them in our own. So first of all, we're going to have a go in this video to have a kind of an illustration of what's going on. We're going to have a look at it, and then we're going to see the specifics, okay? Are you guys ready? Be careful with the volume. Here we go.
When we report someone's words, we can do it in 2 ways. Direct speech and reported or indirect speech.
Okay, so we're gonna focus on the blue one, right? The indirect speech or reported
Example
speech.
direct speech is, Diane said, I am happy today. To write the same sentence in speech, we would say, Diane said that she was happy that day. Notice that there is a difference in direct and reported speech. When we change direct speech to reported speech, we must often change the tense. For example, she said, I am tired. This is direct speech. She said that she was tired. This is reported speech. If we use the present tense in direct speech, we use the past tense in reported speech. Another example, he said, I have seen snow. This is direct speech. In reported speech, we say, he said that he had seen snow. Notice the present perfect changes to the past perfect. The children said, we are listening. This is direct speech. The children said that they were listening. This is reported speech.
Okay, so the idea is that if someone says something, let's say Valentina say, teacher, I'm scared. Okay, I can take the words of Valentina and put them into my own, and I can say Valentina said that she was scared. If I use the direct speech, okay, reportear exactamente lo que dijo, Valentina said, I'm scared. That would be the direct speech. But I'm focusing today on taking it in the direct speech, indirect speech. Yes?
Esto es como citar, ¿o no?
Yes, yes. So
Como
we're
cuando dice, cito a tal persona en por ejemplo, en algún tema determinado en debate y citan a alguien especialista en el tema, algo así, y
Sí.
citan o de algo que he dicho o de lo que él vio, etc. Bueno,
Claro, puede ser citar y tomar las palabras de algo como dices tú. Por ejemplo, en 2009 la ONU dijo que bla, 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 bla. O el presidente de la República comentó a no sé qué, a CNN que bla, bla, bla. O Valentina me contó que bla, bla, bla. So it's not your words, it's the words of someone else. So in this case, Valentina says, I'm scared. And if I report it, I can say that Valentina said, or she said, she was scared. So we're gonna see how everything transforms. But the idea behind is very simple. It's what Valentina said. Take the words from another person and put them into your own.
Notice the present continuous changes to the past continuous. Let's look at a real example. The son says to his father, I fell down the stairs. The father
Oh, sorry.
replies,
Okay, so here, for example, we have, this is the son. This is the son, right? And son is telling dad, okay, dad, I fell down the stairs. So dad tells mom. El Martín dijo que se cayó de la escalera. Eso es lo que le va a contar. Está reporteando lo que le dijo el Martín.
reports to his wife. He said that he had fallen down the stairs. The past tense in direct speech changes to the past perfect or stays in the simple past in reported speech. Also notice how the pronoun changes. Another example, Katie tells her friend, I have a secret. I really like Thomas.
Okay, so again, you have a friend and you tell him, I have a secret. This is the secret. I really love Thomas in this case. So you are going to tell Thomas what your friend Katie said. Okay, that is the idea.
Her friend then tells Thomas, Hi Thomas, Katie told me that she liked you. Here, the present tense verb like changes to the past tense liked. Here's another. The teacher says, Don't chew gum in school. The boy tells his dad, My teacher told me not to chew gum in school. Here, the word don't changes to not to.
Okay, so we have to divide the reported speech in three categories: the affirmative, the negatives, and the questions. Questions and imperatives or orders. Today we are only going to see the positives, okay, because it's too much information. So we're going to go little by little, adding more things.
When changing direct speech to reported speech, we often need to change the time. For example, tomorrow becomes the next day. Next week becomes the following week. Yesterday becomes the day before or the previous day. Last week becomes the week before or the previous week.
Okay, so there are many things that will be changing. We're going to see now in practice because there are many tiny details that we need to understand. So in a big picture, we use the reported speech when we want to tell what someone has said. We usually use two verbs, okay? We can use the verb tell, the verb say, and the verb ask if it is a question, right? And also there are other verbs that we are going to check within time. Now, there's a bit of a difference between these verbs, okay? Usually people use tell and say in positive, and in questions we use ask. Tell requires an object. What is this? let's say, and Joe told me she liked Dua Lipa. Okay, in this case, what we're talking about is the object is me. When you use tell, always you need an object. Connie told me, or the teacher told the class, or my mom told my cousin, my mom told dad, dad told my little brother. Okay, you always need someone. On the contrary, and obviously it's more personal because Joe told me, or Joe told Connie, or Connie told the class told Miss Sandra. Okay, so it's always direct, like to a person. When you use say, it's different because say is more impersonal. You could say Joe said that, we usually use that in Spanish, that she liked Dua Lipa. So when you use say, this case, or said, okay, we're using say is impersonal, so we use it to talk like in general, to no one in specific. So that would be the main difference between these two verbs that we will be using in the reported speech. Okay, this is the things that I've said. Okay. Here is the main problem of everything, because when you are using the reported speech, the idea is that you have to go back in time. And this is called the back shift. So for example, I have to give you an example, otherwise this is too confusing. Give me 1 second, let me open my notes. Okay, notes are opening. Give me 1 second. All right, when you close, and this is the 11th. Okay, this is good. Okay, can you see the note, people?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, okay, thanks. Goodie. Okay, so if I have this example with Joe, okay, Joe says, I like Dua Lipa. Sorry. Lupa. Okay, this is what Joe said. All right, so I take the words of Joe and I said, I'm gonna report them. Joe said, okay, let's say that she told the class. Joe said that she, you can use that. Okay, this is optional. If you want, you can use that. I think it's a good idea to use that because it's similar to Spanish. In Spanish, we say, ella me dijo que, o ella dijo que. So in Spanish, we usually use that. So Joe said that she, and this is the thing about backshift. What is this tense? ¿En qué tiempo está esto? Like. I like pizza. I like magazines. I like reading. What tense is this? Is it present, past, future?
Present.
Yeah, it's present. Yeah, it's present. So we go here. We go to this box, esta cajita. And I know this is present simple. Yo sé que presente simple porque no tiene nada más. Es present. Y dice que para transformarlo a indirect speech, tengo que ir a past simple. ¿Ya? Es su equivalente. So what I need to do is, voy a poner al ladito mejor, ¿ya? Joe said that she, past simple of like, liked Dua Lipa. Okay, that is everything. I'm gonna do another thing. Diego, what are you doing right now?
Watching the class.
Diego, I'm watching the class. Okay, what tense is this? I'm watching. What is that? I'm doing it now. So it's what? Present, future, past.
Person.
Yeah, this is present. Again, present continuous. If you have a name, yes, present continuous. It's happening in the present, and ing is present continuous. Aquí mismo está. So the equivalent is the past continuous. Siempre vamos al que está al lado. So to make it report the speech, we said the following thing. Diego, I'm going to use the other verb, told me that he, transformation, helped me. Past continuous.
Was watching.
Was watching the class. Diego told me that he was watching the class. So here we have the direct speech, lo que dice uno, I'm watching the class, I love Dua Lipa. And here we have the indirect or reported speech. Okay, and what we are doing here with the verbs, this is called backshift. Backshift. Okay, let's do another one. Last one. Let me ask you, Demo, what will you do tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow in the afternoon?
In the, o sea, en la tarde, ¿sí?
Yeah, in the afternoon tomorrow.
Watch videos and do exercise.
Okay, so watch TV and do exercise.
Sí.
Okay, so then should be the same. Demo. Ernesto,
Perdón.
I will watch TV and do exercise tomorrow. Okay, that is what Demo said. Now we go to report the speech. Yeah, help me. How do I start? ¿Cómo empiezo? How do I start this? Help. Valentina Cepeda, ¿cómo empiezo? How do I begin? Separar un poquito. Anyone?
Primero con el sujeto, Dimo.
Okay. Demo, yeah. Demo. What do you go next? Say or tell? Depende de como quieras tú.
Say.
Okay. Demo said that. That.
Watched.
That he.
He watched.
He, ya, cuidado. Hay que identificar primero. What is this? Present, future, or past?
A ver, espera. Futuro.
Yeah. Yes, future. Future will becomes would. Yeah.
Okay.
Va a cambiar así. Entonces, that he
Would.
He would.
Watch.
Watch sin cambio.
No. Ok. TV and... Y eso va sin cambio, ¿cierto?
Claro. Exercise. Pero hay algo ahí más que va a tener que cambiar. Y eso lo vamos a ir viendo. Lo voy a añadir en la próxima clase. Tomorrow y la expresión del tiempo. Yesterday, tomorrow, now. Last month, last year, cambian. ¿Ya? Entonces, en este caso, tomorrow es the next day. Yeah, the next day. Esto igual lo voy a poner en su material de trabajo. ¿Ya? He would watch TV and do exercise the next day. Ya, esto también está cambiando. También está haciendo un backshift. ¿Okay? Ya, ahora vamos al detalle. Esto que está aquí es demasiado importante. Y hay que estudiárselo. All right, let's do it. And it's very important that you understand the tense, that you can identify the tense. Now let's go. All right, here we have some examples. Actually, we are not going to do 8, 9, and 10. They are negatives, so we are not going to do them. I'm just going to focus on from 2 to 7. All right, help, 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 help. Can you help me report this one? We are busy. It says we are busy. So they said that
They were busy.
they were busy. Yeah, that's true. They were busy. Estamos ocupados. Ellos dijeron que estaban ocupados. So we have a back shift here. We have from are, from present simple to past simple. What about the next one? It says, I know a better restaurant. I know a better restaurant. He said that.
He knew. Oh,
Yeah, he knew.
very restaurant.
Yes. So we understand that here we have present. I know is a present verb. So it changes to past simple. He knew. That simple. Then we have, I woke up early. I woke up early. Okay. First thing, identify. What is this? Woke. What tense? Present, past, or future? Present, past, or future? Woke.
Past.
It's the past.
Pasado.
Yeah, it's the past. It's past. Yeah, it's past. So me voy a devolver la tablita. Porque estamos recién. This is past. Y es past simple. Porque es el past simple de wake. Despertar. Entonces, wake, woke. Yo sé que es past simple. Entonces estoy acá. And transforms to past perfect. Past perfect se arma con had y un verbo en PP. Ya, voy entonces para allá. Ya. Vamos entonces. Had y un verbo en PP. Entonces, she said, I woke up early. She said that.
Walk it, ¿no?
That she, se repite otra vez. Ella dijo que ella. Past perfect. Past perfect. Past perfect. Past perfect. Past perfect. Recién dije que necesitaba. Oh, the energy. Yeah. Yes, had wake. Casi Felipe. Had PP of wake. PP of wake is wake, woke. It's the same as speak. Speak, wake, spoke, woke.
Woken.
Yes, spoken. Sorry, woken. Woken up early. Early. So we need to transform it into past perfect. Woken, así es, woken. I ring her. Lo mismo que hizo la Valentina recién. Trabajó con will. He said, I ring her. He said that people what about this one? He said
He
el will pasa a
no sé.
would, yes, he would ring her. Dijimos que will pasa would. Yeah, he would, yes. And then we have this one. Hay que identificarlo primero. They say we have just arrived. What is this? Hay un have y hay un PP ahí metido. Just más encima. This is present, past, future. Ok, me voy para atrás. It's present, yes, it's present. Y vamos para atrás, para ver qué tipo de presente. According to this, it's present. Present perfect. En present perfect tenemos un have. Ahí se ve re feo. Ahí. Hay un have y hay un verbo en PP. Eso es un present perfect. Y present perfect pasa a past perfect, que es el mismo que ocupamos en el ejercicio anterior. Anterior al que hicimos recién. Past perfect. ¿Cómo me queda? Perfect. Yes, perfect. Present perfect. Let's see. How do we finish this one? They say that they past perfect. Had just y arrived no tiene PP, así que queda igual. Siento que es el más fácil porque present perfect ya te da el verbo en PP y es cosa de copiarlo, así que creo que es más fácil de trabajar. He would ring her. Y nos queda el último. I will clean the car. He said. He said. Okay. He would, yes, he would clean the car. Thanks to the people who are participating. He would clean the car. Okay, questions. Questions. People, questions.
Mr. Díaz, sí, no entiendo eso de, por ejemplo, cuando está en presente y no cambia el, no sé, no sé si te acuerdas, a veces se cambia el ed y esas cosas. A veces se pone la d. Se me confundió.
Ya, ¿en cuál ejercicio, por ejemplo?
Por ejemplo, en el último que hizo.
En el último, ya aquí. Acá.
Sí.
¿Por qué no cambia el verbo? ¿A eso te refieres?
Sí.
Claro, no cambia porque will, según la regla, al igual que would, sus verbos que van al lado van normales. No se le pone de ni nada, van normales. Ya, esa es una regla. Por el contrario, no sé, pues los verbos to be que están en el presente van a cambiar a pasado. Los verbos también regulares van a cambiar a pasado. Como aquí. Aquí pasó de pasado simple a pasado participio, a PP. Porque está con un pasado perfecto. Acá pasó lo mismo que abajo. El would dice que el verbo de al lado va normal. Entonces solo ring. Entonces, hay que empezar a revisitar un poco el tema de los tiempos verbales. Para aquello, yo les voy a poner una tablita ahí en el Classroom donde salen todos los tiempos verbales y cómo se arman. Para que lo revisiten, ¿ya? Porque de otra manera, ustedes lo han visto todos, ya los conocen todos. Ahora, ¿me acuerdo de todos? No creo. ¿Es importante acordarme de todos, saberlos todos? No creo. No creo que sea tan relevante. Es importante saber si es que estoy en presente, cuál ocupo, si quiero decir algo en el pasado, cuál ocupo y así. Así que esto lo vamos a colgar allá. Y ahora vamos a practicar un poquito más. Okay, this material will be in Classroom as well. Hey, I want to go to the book now. I'm in the book now. I'm on the page 104. 104. I'm here on page 104. It comes after the prank thing, the April Fool. So what we have here, write how the underlined words change. So what they're doing is that we have to do the back shift. Están pidiendo que hagamos back shift, yeah? And number 1, for example, says Swiss farmers are enjoying a really good year for the spaghetti crop. Y en este caso, como está siendo reporteado. ¿Por qué estudiar el report speech junto con las noticias? Porque cuando se lee la noticia, siempre se ocupa esto, ¿ya? Entel dijo, el presidente comentó que bla, bla, bla. La Cámara de Diputados señaló que bla, 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 bla. no sé, el ministro habló acerca de bla, bla, bla. Entonces siempre están reportando. So in this case, what we have is the back shift. So can, if I have can, what is the back shift of can? Cool, yeah, Josefa, good thinking. Al llamarse backshift quiere decir que se va un tiempo atrás, ¿ya? Entonces, si yo tengo can, sé que el pasado de can es could. Si tengo will, sé que el pasado de will es would. Si tengo, por ejemplo, may, yo sé que el pasado simple de may es might. Si tengo un pasado simple, tiene que devolverse a pasado perfecto porque el pasado perfecto va antes que el pasado simple. Entonces, siempre van uno más atrás. Si es un presente simple, pasado simple. Si es un presente continuo, pasado continuo. El único que es medio raro es el presente perfecto. El presente perfecto pasa a pasado perfecto. Goody, goody. Okay, it says, our cameraman saw this happen at the South Pole. This is past simple. It has to move to past perfect. How do we put this in past perfect? Had. You can participate too. People had seen. Thanks, Joe. I think you're winning everything here. Had seen. And Felipe too. Next one. He is lost somewhere in the middle of the British countryside. So we have is. This is present simple to past simple. Anyone? Let's do it.
Was?
Yes. Was. That's true. Was. Edison has invented. Goody, goody, goody. Edison has invented a food machine that will feed the human race. Has invented. Present perfect. Back shift. Past perfect. Past perfect. This one.
Had?
Yes, had invented, because it's the same verb. So we need past perfect is had and a verb in PP. The verb doesn't have a PP because it's a regular verb, so we use the same. The restaurant is going to sell hamburger for left-handed people. Here is very simple. Going to, we take this. To, this is present, this is going to in the present. We need the going to in the past. The past of is. The past of is. Too slow, too slow. Thank you, too slow. Was going to sell. And it will be easier for left-handed people to eat. Will changes to will. Thanks, Joe. That's quick. Yes. Okay. So that's the idea. We are doing backshift all the time. Backshift. Okay, let me close this one. This is number one. Let's carry on with this one. What are you doing? Oh yeah. Sorry. I'm going to zoom it up a bit, and we're going to run here. So, according to the rule of the backshift, right? The present simple goes to past simple. The present continuous changes to
Past continuous.
past continuous. The past simple changes to
Past perfect.
past perfect. Present perfect. If it is present, goes to past. Past perfect, the same. Solo hay dos tiempos que vuelven al mismo, que sería el past simple y el present perfect. Ambos van al past perfect. El is, are, going to. Simple.
Continuous? Past continuous?
Se cambia solamente el to be. Se cambia sería was o were.
Was, were.
Going to. Yeah. El can y el can't. Past of can and can't.
Couldn't.
Could and couldn't. And will and won't. Claro, no se puede checar. A ver, ¿se puede checar? No, no se puede checar. Yes, would and wouldn't. Thanks, Joe. Would and wouldn't. Okay, so that is like a short version of the table that we, or the chart we were looking at some minutes ago. And you have it in your book. Okay, so now it's a practice of, this is a practice of the verbs, okay? Say or tell. Some people get confused with the verbs, so that is important to check them. I mentioned that tell takes a direct object, and in the case of say, it doesn't take a direct object. So here we can see the example. My dad told me. So tell, in this case, told, usually takes, I won't say usually, generally takes a direct object. What about this one? The teacher told or said us that we could go home early. Said, well, that would be incorrect because we have here a direct object, a nosotros. Okay, so no. The only option is told. It would be correct, Felipe, si no hubiese estado us, sería say. The teacher said that we could go home early. The teacher said that we could go home early. But we have a direct object. Hay un objeto acá. Un objeto me refiero a quien le llega la acción. Por eso es told. Yeah, next one. Si alguien se motiva, pueden escribir sobre este ejercicio. Ya, ustedes mismos en el Zoom. Especialmente los que están en computador. Pueden escribir a los que ustedes sepan. Pueden ir rellenándolos en texto. Dice texto. Dice dibujar texto. Pueden ir escribiéndolo para que vayamos avanzando incluso más rápido. Y participen. Yes. Said. Diego. Good, Diego. Good. So I said that I was going to phone you when I go home. Yes, perfect. Genius, perfect. The weatherman, it would be sunny later. The weatherman sunny later said that it would be sunny later. Now you can help Diego as well if you are in a computer. I don't know if you can do that on the phone. Yes, Bicholos. She told him that she had forgotten his birthday. Yes, perfect. Let's continue, people. They said that they were visiting their parents on Saturday. Yes, Joe. That's correct, and that's correct. Bicholos. What else? That told us that we could stay at the party until 11. Yes. And he said that he had left the books in front of the desk for me. Yes. And the last one, what about the last one? Said. Yes, said, told. Yeah, he said that someone was following him and I told him that he was imagining it. Hola. Good. This is all perfect. Okay, all good. Correct. Any question? Is there any question about the use of say and tell? Is anyone confused? Is anyone that needs more practice? Is anyone that is confused with the verbs? Say and tell. ¿Alguien que está así como confundido? ¿Por qué uno? ¿Por qué el otro?
Yo un poquito.
Mencionamos que son los verbos principales para reportear, especialmente en presente, o sea, en afirmativo. Pero Diego, es muy sencillo. Siempre que haya un objeto a quien le digas. Va ahí con tell. Si te fijas ahí también. Aquí told him. ¿Okay? Está relacionado con eso. Told me. Say no funciona así. Say es como que se dice en forma general. No es directo. Es súper indirecto. Said. Él dijo que. No, no me dijo a mí. Dijo que. ¿Ya? Entonces said generally goes with that. Diego?
Estoy entendiendo.
Okay. All right. We are really close to finish. And can erase this one, and we're going to finish with this one. All right. So now it's time to report. And they are giving us some stuff. Okay. They are giving us the first bit. Same thing. Do you guys want to write on the whiteboard? Creo que va a quedar uno fuera. A ver. Por acá. Africa. Voy a intentar que no se vea eso. Okay. Okay, people. Now you can participate also reporting. It says number 1, I flew back from Africa on Friday. I flew back from Africa on Friday. She told me. Someone can write it down or help me completing it. She told me what? Diego. Perfect. That's good. Let me erase mine. She told me she was flying back. Yes. Faltó aquí poner el... She told me. Por acá. Lo puso muy cerca. Let me see. She told me she was flying back. Yeah, you're flying, cuidado. Yeah, goodie. What about the next one? We've met lots of interesting people. We've met. This is a present perfect. Present perfect. How will we report? How do we report this? Konifun, can you help? Can you help out? Are you alive?
Huh? What?
Are you alive?
Yes, I'm alive.
Okay, let's help out. Let's do it. Let's do number 2. They said that
they say that they
this is a present perfect. So you have to change it to
had
had.
met.
They had met.
Had met.
Had met lots of interesting people. Yes, Goni. Nice. They said that they had met lots of interesting people. Yes. So we have present perfect and the back shift is past perfect. Good, Goni. Thanks. Felipe Salinas, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it, man. Okay, so he told me that he puede ser sin el that. Ojo, el that me refiero que es opcional. Entonces, hay gente que lo pone así a veces. So he told me that he no, falta algo. Es I'm going to write a book. El eso tiene que cambiar. Past simple of am. Past simple of am. Was. He was going to write a book one day. Yes, that was the thing. So when you have going to, the only thing you have to change is the verb to be. So he's going to, he was going to. They are going to, they were going to. Only change the verb to be. Let's do it, Valentina. Valentina? Valentina? Yeah, Valentina. Okay. Help out.
Okay, let me think about it because I'm very lost.
Okay, you said. You said that. You said that.
You say that you could work?
Okay, you said that you could work for 2 days without sleeping. Yes, that's true. Oh, Dimo está escribiendo, bueno. Ya, sigan, participen mientras hacemos las de arriba. Ya, es bueno porque así nos sirve de ejemplo. Yes, Valentina, that was correct. Yeah, anyone else? This one. We'll call you. We'll call you from the airport. They told me.
Creo que esa es como un will, ¿no? Entonces, will.
Claro. They told me that they would. Right, Valentina? Would, ¿no?
Sí.
They would call you from the airport. Yes, agree. Y aquí estamos el demo que igual escribió. ¿Quién quiere escribir la última? Dale, bichos. She said. ¿No te funciona? Oh, a ver, te borro entero. Es un solo texto. She said she was working. Yeah, she said she was working. Ahí está. She said she was working. Vaya, está el chico. Ojo, el that es opcional. Puede ser she said that she was working o puede ser she said she was working. Working on a really interesting story. Y veamos el demo. Puso I need a holiday. He told me she wanted to. ¿Qué está pasando abajo? A ver, demo. I need a holiday. Están presentes. Ya, estamos claros. He told me he need. Ya, entonces, como está presente el demo, acá nos faltan cositas. Ya, he told me. Acá falta el he otra vez. Porque él me dijo que él. He told me he. Y este es present. Está en presente. Si es presente normal, ¿a qué pasa? Si es presente simple, demo.
Era presente simple.
El presente simple pasa a pasado simple.
Pasado simple.
Ya, entonces tenemos he told me that he. El need a pasado simple, ¿cómo lo dejo? El need, ¿ha pasado simple? Past simple of need. Easy peasy, es con una ed. He needed a holiday. Era sin ing. Era una buena idea. Sabía que había que agregarle algo, pero no era ing. Bueno, dimos, faltan dos cositas nomás. Y abajo tenemos I wanted to see a movie on the opening night. She said she wanted to. Ya, cuidado, hay un infinitivo. To see, otra vez. El que lleva al pasado el wanted. She wanted to see the movie tonight. Ya, hay una cosa que lo vamos a ver en la próxima clase, que el de también cambia. El de cambia that. Me dijo que quería ver esa película. Ya no es la película, es esa película. Pero eso lo vamos a ver en la próxima clase. Vamos a añadir. Next class, we're gonna be looking at the time references and how they backshift. We're gonna review, and then we're gonna include also the negatives on the next class. And also I'm gonna send you homework. We need to practice this out. All right, people. So this is the end of today's class. If it wouldn't be much problem, I would kindly ask next time more participation quickly. Okay, thanks Joe, thanks Bicholos, thanks Demo, thanks Mrs. Salinas, Diego, Valentina, and Kunifun. Participating a lot, that's good, I love it. Valentina as well. So you have to continue. The homework will be based on the workbook. Le voy a tirar tarea de acá, del workbook. El workbook está puesto en el Google Classroom, así que les voy a dar las páginas y ustedes se dedican de mandármelo. Puede ser digital, le escriben encima, o si alguien lo imprime y lo hace mejor. Cualquiera de los dos está bueno. Okay, people, are you guys ready to finish this class? Woo! Yeah, you guys, I see you again on, I don't know my schedule. I'll see you again on 11th grade B. What? I see you again next week. My God. Wow. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, we need homework. All right, people. Have good lunch. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Enjoy the day. Be good. Stay safe. And I'm going to upload this class on Friday. My recommendation is start taking notes with your notebook. If you only watch, it's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah.
Chao, profe.
Bye.
Que le vaya bien.
Profe.
Hi, teacher.
Bingus. Bingus.
Chao, profe.
Chao, profe.
Yeah. See you guys. See you, Palman.
Bye bye.
See ya.